What if I told you that you could eat this fruit here and you could live up to 30% longer and live a healthier and leaner life by not changing your diet? You can still have a high calorie, high fat diet and get all those benefits just by eating this. This is a muscadine or scuppernong. It is native to the southeastern United States. It has an active constituent known as resveratrol, and it is the only grape variety that has it in the skin and the seeds. Resveratrol, baby, let's talk about it. So it's a potent antioxidant. It is literally anti-aging. There's research being done by Harvard that it could be anti-cancer. It's good for your heart. It's very heart healthy. It can help with metabolic disorders like glucose intolerance, low HDL. You can live 30% longer by taking an extract of it. I'm down, baby. So follow me for part 2, and I'm going to show you how we make a powdered form of its skin and seed, and then we're going to turn the resveratrol into a tincture extract because resveratrol is soluble in alcohol, not soluble in water. So let's get to it, baby. All right, first things first, you're going to wash these bad boys. So you're going to put them in a bowl with a little bit of vinegar and some water, and you're going to wash them. I do this 2 times for about an hour each, and then I rinse them off. Then I'm going to put them in a pot, cover them with water, let them simmer. If you look up the jelly recipes, it's going to tell you to let them simmer for like 20 minutes. I don't do that. I do an hour and a half. Get yourself a flour sack. Strain these bad boys. So you're going to strain the juice out. I use this little pestle and push. You can see all the kids I babysit there running around. Squeeze it out in your hands. Get as much liquid out as you can. This is close up. Juice out. I make jelly with the juice. That's what you're left with. Then you're going to take these bad boys, get you some parchment paper, put them in a dehydrator, okay? Spread them out thin. So I used 3 different trays for this batch. This was 5 pounds of muscadines. Put them in the dehydrator. Let it go overnight. Next day, and then you put them in a food processor, grind them up coarsely. Then you're going to put them back in the dehydrator and let them dehydrate again for like 8 more hours. Then you're ready to make your tincture. All right, you're going to need a mason jar, any size you want, and your powder, Everclear, or the closest thing to it, highest proof alcohol you can find, and distilled water. I forgot to say, when it dehydrated the second time, I ground it to like a fine powder. So add it to your jar, whatever jar you're using. You're going to do about 1/4 of a jar, because remember, this is a fine powder, right? So a lot of surface area. Get the highest proof alcohol you can find. I use 190 proof here because it is not soluble in water. Like, it's 1% soluble in water, so a lot of alcohol. But I am going to add a little bit of water, so you see me filling it about 3/4 full with the Everclear. And then I'm going to add a little bit of distilled water. Make sure it's distilled water. That's because it has some polyphenols and water-soluble things in it that I do want to get out, because I do want that benefit too. Anyways, cover it with parchment paper, screw your lid on, shake it up. Then you're going to put it in a cool, dark place for 6 to 8 weeks. Shake it every day for the first 2 or 3 weeks, and then just as you remember. Boom. There you go.